Baristas of Reddit, have you ever had a crush on a customer? I'm a college student majoring in arts because I love to draw. It's been my passion since I was in middle school and I've been improving every day in my life to make it big. But for now, I'm working in a coffee shop where I can do latte art and make strangers smile with my beautiful intricate drawings. I'm pretty much known as the latte guy around work and all my customers express how cute their drawings are. It's honestly the best part of my job. That was, until the summer of 2016 when I met Odette. Immediately, her name reminded me of that Swan Princess movie because my baby sister made me watch it religiously with her whenever I was home during breaks. And just like in the movie, she was gorgeous. She was pale as snow, her brown hair was tucked perfectly in a messy bun, and I would soon come to learn that the color purple was made specifically for her. She ordered a latte, I asked for a name for her order, Odette, and I was ready to draw a swan on her drink. It was a cliché and she probably got that reference very often, but I didn't care, I was ready to impress her with my art regardless. Except that as I was about to make the design, I felt her watching me and my hands started shaking like crazy. I persevered, but for once in my life, my latte art looked awful. It was just a bunch of weird, squiggly lines and you couldn't even tell what I was trying to make. There was no way I could give this to her, she'd probably think I hate her. So I went and remade the order, this time without trying to draw the swan because more people had come in and I couldn't keep them waiting. So I gave her an artless drink and she went about her day. As the hours passed, my latte art seemed to be beautiful again. At the time, I didn't understand why hers turned out so ugly, especially since I was trying to impress her. Well, Odette came 2 days later and she ordered a latte again. I tried my art again and she kept her focus on me, just quietly observing me while my hands mimicked an earthquake. There was no helping it, I couldn't make my perfect art. This happened every time she came into the coffee shop, which was actually often. And she always looked more beautiful than I remembered. One day though, Odette came with some friends. Odette and another girl ordered lattes. The girl asked me if we did latte art, to which I said yes, but then realized I shouldn't have said that because Odette looked very confused. She was probably wondering why her previous lattes were blank. The girl asked if I could draw a flower on hers and Odette asked for a heart. That was easier than drawing a swan so I got right to it. I drew the flower first, just to see if I was the problem, and it came out perfect. But before I could draw the heart, Odette came over to the counter. She was wearing a short purple dress and like I said before, purple was her color. I couldn't keep my eyes off her, she was just so gorgeous. I knew then I wanted to talk to her, I wanted to learn everything there was to know about her, I wanted to know her perfections and her flaws. Hell, I'll just say it, I liked Odette. She caught me staring so I went back to making her drink. She wanted a heart, but suddenly, I forgot how to draw that. I genuinely tried but nothing came out good so I shamelessly had to give her a heartless drink. Her friend raved about her flower and how pretty it was, but Odette looked sad. I never wanted to see frown ever again. Her friends went to sit outside in front of the shop and I could see she didn't touch her drink for the first 5 minutes. She just stared at it aimlessly. So I decided to remake her drink, on the house of course, and draw the heart. Lo and behold, it turned out perfect. That's when it clicked, Odette's so gorgeous and she makes my hands shake so bad, which always makes my art look terrible. I'm just nervous around her. I went outside to give her the latte with the heart on it and she instantly piped up. She got really happy and couldn't stop smiling. I decided then I always wanted to make her happy so that her beautiful smile would always shine. Before her friends left, she came up to me at the counter and thanked me for the drink. She said that she thought I didn't like her since I never drew anything for her and today basically confirmed that, until I gave her the other drink. That's when she asked for my number. I felt so many emotions in that moment and I kept thinking, holy F, this beautiful girl asked me for my number. Later that night, she texted me and our conversations flowed so naturally, even though behind the screen I was nervous as hell. Every conversation felt like I was talking to my best friend, my soulmate. I even confessed the truth about the latte fiasco and she thought it was really cute. Eventually I asked her out and it was the happiest I had ever seen her. Edit, scratch that. I proposed to Odette a few years later and that was the happiest I had ever seen her.